Aisha was just 6 years old when her world turned upside down. After losing her parents, she was sent to live with her uncle, Uncle Sani, and his wife, Aunt Zainab. But instead of love, she found cruelty. While their children played and ate well, Aisha was given scraps. She slept on the floor in a cold storage room with only a thin mat to keep her warm. But even in the darkest moments, Aisha held on to hope. At night, when the house was silent, she would light a small candle and secretly read an old book she had found. She knew education was her only way out. One day in the bustling market, an elderly woman named Mama Fatima noticed Aisha's struggles. With kindness in her eyes, she handed Aisha a bundle. Inside was warm bread and a book. It was a simple gesture, but to Aisha, it meant the world. Aisha knew she couldn't stay any longer. One night, with only the clothes on her back and a small bag, she ran away. The streets were dark and her feet ached, but she didn't stop. She had one destination in mind, a school that took in orphans. As the sun rose, Aisha stood in front of the school gates, exhausted but hopeful. A kind woman, Principal Madam Grace, knelt before her, gently holding her hands. "You're safe now," she said. And for the first time in a long time, Aisha believed it. Aisha worked harder than ever. She studied day and night, determined to prove that she was more than her past. Years later, she stood on a stage wearing a graduation gown, holding her diploma with pride. But Aisha's journey didn't end there. She became a lawyer, fighting for children like her. Children who had been abandoned, mistreated, and denied their rights. And one day she returned to her old neighborhood. But this time, she wasn't the scared little girl she once was. She was strong, she was successful, and she was there to give back. Because no matter how dark life gets, even the smallest light can break through the deepest darkness.